What every coach has failed to mention is what I'm about to share with you right now. And the reason that no coach has shared it with you is because either one, they don't know it, or two, they don't want to share it with you. This literally took me over 20 years of playing baseball and cost me over $100,000 worth of scholarships to figure out. However, I know you can't survive without it, so I'm going to give it to you right now. It's the email template. So now let's go over it right now. So this is the email template that I instruct all of my students inside my academy to use. All right. Emailing college coaches is very important, and using services like NCSA is kind of not the best. All right. To be honest with you guys, this is more of a personalized approach rather than like a spammed approach. All right. We've all received some sort of spammed, college camp, or maybe a showcase that it's a invite only. We all have been there, right? And if you guys have no idea who I am, my name is Evan Mendoza. I am quite literally that baseball guy who talks baseball mentality, development, and recruiting here on YouTube, and then also on all social media. So this is the email template, guys. It's very, very important that you include a strong subject line. Obviously, including your name, your position, maybe even your city and state. That way, right off the bat, these college coaches are receiving thousands of emails. Always in the back of your mind, remember that, all right? They're receiving thousands of emails. Dear college coaches, last name. Also, guys, you'll see these squiggly lines, and I'll explain exactly what that is here in a minute. But basically, these squiggly lines, we'll insert a personalized message specific to that college, all right? So I hope this email finds you well. Basically, this is just an introduction of why I'm emailing you right now. Obviously, to show that you're interested in that college baseball program. It's also important to include some sort of, metrics, information just at a very, very quick glance, right? We don't want to take up this college coach's time. Usually the recruiting coordinator is also an assistant coach on that college baseball program. So we want to make sure that everything that we do is efficient for them. All right. So now this is probably the most important part of the entire email. And this is the problem that I see a lot of my current students inside my academy get wrong the first time. All right. So obviously to implement this, I do include like an email outreach system. That way we're able to track. And that is exactly why we have those squiggly lines, is because those are input fields. But this is basically the part that can't be replicated. Guys, you need to be able to talk the game of baseball. And if you don't know how to talk the game of baseball, these college coaches are going to raise a red flag on you, and they're not going to necessarily want anything to do with you just based off the words that you're talking about yourself. Powerful stuff, right? So if you're talking about yourself and you're including, and this has happened with some of my current students, that they include abbreviations that don't make sense to me, and I have 7 years of professional baseball experience under my belt, and if something doesn't make sense to me, it's not going to make sense to a college coach. All right, so talking the game is ultra important, and it is something that I see my current students, I always make sure that they send me the first, rough draft, because I don't want these emails to be blasted out to their future schools and making a bad first impression. So, this is a reason why you want to make sure that this is done right and not done sloppy. You only get one first impression, guys. So making sure that you have it, in your own words, basically saying who I am, what I bring to the table, and then also that hidden message behind the words. Am I talking the game of baseball or not? So also, when these college coaches are raising their eyebrow, hopefully, based off of the professionalism that you're showing in this email template, they're going to raise an eyebrow and they're going to be like, I want more. All right. So when they have that question of I want more, we need to be able to redirect them to, some assets. And what do these assets look like? Maybe a perfect game profile, making sure that we include the link within the words just to make it look even better. Also, a 30-second highlight video. Guys, I can't stress this enough. You need to make sure that you're not overdoing it, and you also understand how to edit these videos for these college coaches. It's something that I've probably picked up on fairly easily because I do social media and YouTube and all that type of stuff. But guys, do not waste these college coaches' time. That is very important, and that's also an asset and a resource that I teach my students inside my academy, because I want them to know how to email college coaches the right way, and including a 30-second highlight video that is edited the right way is ultra important, guys. You can't have dead space in these videos. And that's something, I have a video editing crash course for my students inside my academy. So you can also find me on social media. Basically, this is a good inclusion just to make sure that these college coaches know I have nothing to hide. Here you go. All right. And I think the more exposed you're exposing yourself basically to these college coaches, the more they're going to respect you, because they're going to see, hey, this guy's committed to baseball. And hopefully your social media shows that. Obviously, don't be an idiot on social media. I include social media training as well inside my college commitment blueprint, inside my academy. So, closing off with thank you for your time and entering in some contact information, guys. So this is very important in the process of emailing college coaches. And if you want my free email template, guys, that's going to be inside my double play offer. My triple play is what I teach inside my Mendoza Baseball Academy. So guys, go down in the description right now and you will be able to download that document that I just went over in my free email template, alongside with some awesome resources to showcase how I could help you only if you qualify for my academy. So if you want to work one-on-one with me and you want to land a college commitment before your senior year, guys, I typically only work with varsity high school baseball players, but really, as long as you're in high school, I know for a fact I can help you out. So book a call with me. It is a risk-free call. I just want to see where you're currently at in your baseball journey, and then we can get the ball rolling, whether I can help you or not. So guys, go ahead and either download that free document of my double play or book a call with me down below.